Taking you to breaking news now in New Orleans. A maintenance worker has been arrested and accused of helping 10 inmates escape a New Orleans jail. 4 of the men, they have been recaptured, but 6 are still at large. The inmates broke through a cell wall by removing a toilet, and above the hole, they left a mocking, misspelled message reading, "Toe easy," but they really meant to say "too easy." Let's turn now to CBS News reporter Katie Weiss. Katie, what more do we know about this escape and also this breaking news?
Well, it's certainly a big development in the case. Since this all happened early Friday morning, everyone has been wondering, where were the guards? Who was involved? How did they have the help necessary to make this happen? Now we're starting to get a first glimpse into the process and the assistance that they had. What State Attorney General Liz Murrell's office has just put out just within the last hour or so is that essentially this maintenance worker is accused of helping the inmates turn off the water supply so that the inmates could then pull the toilet from the wall. And
y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We about to get into this conversation about this maintenance man right here who helped 11 inmates escape from jail in New Orleans, Louisiana. This is the man right here who helped them. Black fatigue, man. Black fatigue is real. It's always we always involved in bullshit, man. And this is why I speak on this so much, because it's a small minority of us who are creating the most problems in our country. The smallest minority is creating the most problems. This man right here helped 11 inmates escape from jail. Dudes couldn't even read or write. Can't even spell two. Let's start it from the top and get all the details, man. Break it all the way down. Y'all know how we do it.
Now in New Orleans, a maintenance worker has been arrested and accused of helping 10 inmates escape a New Orleans jail. 4 of the men, they have been recaptured, but 6 are still at large. The inmates broke through a cell wall by removing a toilet, and above the hole, they left a mocking, misspelled message reading, "Toe easy," but they really meant to say "too easy."
You helped 11 inmates escape from jail who couldn't even read. Probably in jail for the most egregious things done in Louisiana. You helped them. For what? Let's get more details.
Let's turn now to CBS News reporter Katie Weiss. Katie, what more do we know about this escape and also this breaking news?
well, it's certainly a big development in the case. Since this all happened early Friday morning, everyone has been wondering, where were the guards? Who was involved? How did they have the help necessary to make this happen? Now we're starting to get a first glimpse into the process and the assistance that they had. What State Attorney General Liz Murrell's office has just put out just within the last hour or so is that essentially this maintenance worker is accused of.
Look at this man with all these tattoos on his face. You helped this man right here break out of prison, jail, whatever. Same thing to me. Jail, prison, it's all the same. You're a prisoner. You're a criminal. You helped this man right here with these tattoos on his face get out into the public.
Helping the inmates turn off the water supply so that the inmates could then pull the toilet from the wall and successfully make their escape without getting drenched.
Wow. So, okay, we understand authorities have
Yeah.
upped the reward in this case to catch the other inmates who are still at large at this point. What does that amount stand?
Yes, so incrementally over the last few days, it's increased and increased and increased, which certainly, paints a picture to how officials really want to make sure that they get these guys off the street. It is now up to $20,000 cash reward per inmate for any information that actually leads to an arrest. That's a
$20,000 each person to find out where these guys are. And I'm just wondering, how much did the maintenance man get paid? What did he get out of this to help these criminals get back out onto the street? How much did you get? That's what I want to know. Because I think that people who are helping get them back in are getting more money than you, sir. Let's get more details.
lot of money. That's a brand new car. I mean, if you have any information, you're encouraged to do the right thing and call police.
Make me want to make me a trip to New Orleans, man. Try to find one of them cats. Give me a quick 20,000 out real quick.
Yeah, definitely is a lot of money and a brand new car. Katie, I have to ask about how authorities are responding to all of this, because I'm sure this is causing a lot of embarrassment for them. So we heard from the governor of Louisiana. How is he responding?
Yes, the governor has definitely made this a very political issue, as would be expected with an elected official. He's explained, this is what happens when we have more progressive policies in place. He's been critical of the sheriff's office for not being.
They gonna find a way to make it political. The politicians, they gonna find a way to get in front of them cameras and make themselves look good when he's part of the problem. These politicians are part of the problem. Y'all keep voting these people in, and they are using y'all. They're using y'all to enrich themselves. The same thing that they accuse Trump of doing is exactly what they are doing. They get up on these podiums and they play these games for the donors, for people to donate to their campaigns. And that's how they fill their pockets up. Then once they get in office, they start stealing taxpayers' money.
More aggressive on jail infrastructure problems, on the city for not taking swifter action to ensure that things are better funded. And in fact, over the weekend, the governor actually removed the remaining DOC inmates that were in place at the prison. So now truly what is normally, mostly a city jail, but slightly a prison because of some of the state inmates, it is now completely functioning as a local city jail because all of those state inmates have been removed.
Wow.
So now he's the hero. Governor in Louisiana is the hero when he could have prevented all of this. But y'all gonna keep voting for him.
Katie Wise, we know that reward money is a lot, so we'll see if that actually leads to them catching the escapees. Katie Wise in New Orleans for us. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so the governor playing y'all, maintenance man playing y'all. Y'all gonna keep voting blue, keep on doing what y'all doing, and these is gonna keep being the results. But y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic right here, man. It was this maintenance man who has went out sad, and I'm just really wondering how much he got out of this situation. Because it's $20,000 to turn these guys back in. But y'all hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. If you want custom rules, if you in the city, if you anywhere in America, we can get it to your doorstep. Hit the link in the description. Don't be a lame like this maintenance man who went out sad helping these criminals get back on the streets.